welcome back to the farm, and it is finally spring. Actually, I'm just joking because winter was not that bad. Now, we were running shorter seasons. We're going to be changing that with this year. We're going to be running a little longer. And but yeah, winter wasn't really that bad. We had some snow. It wasn't too bad, though. We were making pretty good money. The vineyards and the bees are really making us quite a bit of money. I'm shocked about how well we're doing with that. One thing is that Hurleyman had an oil leak. It did have an oil leak over the winter. I just fixed it last night. And this wasn't all the leak. This was a little bit of me too, trying to figure out where the leak was. But yep, she's all fixed. She's ready to go. Again, I keep saying I really need to get a power washer because this thing is filthy. Hopefully it'll rain soon, and it'll wash that off. Kind of a cheat with that. So our sheep are doing very good. They're all fat and they're really good. Let's take a look. See. As you can see, we're up to 32 sheep now from 20. So that's really good. And another reason why I'm going to be expanding the days is because we're now producing wool. And I'm afraid that with three season days, we may not produce as much wool as we could. So yeah, I'm definitely going to change that to 6 season days, I believe, this time around. And maybe next year, we'll get up to 9 season days, which is what I usually play on. Now, the plan for the farm is expansion this year. Cows, maybe. I'm not too sure. What we're going to have to do is really take a look at where we are and how we're doing. Expansion, and we want to be self-sufficient farm. So in other words, I don't want to rely on the store to feed my sheep. I don't want to rely on the store to feed cattle if I get any. I want to do that all by myself. So we're going to need to buy fields. That's a priority. And speaking of fields, these poplar are going really well. And I think I made a mistake, guys. I think I made a mistake planting these. For some reason, I thought that there was a pull-behind forage harvester that I could use for these, but that's only good for corn, not poplar. So my options are lease a forage harvester, which is like $19,000 just to lease the forage harvester. That's not even the header. Or I could lease the Anderson baler, the poplar baler. Now the problem with that is I don't know if I could sell poplar bales on this map. I'm guessing I can. But yeah, we're going to just have to figure that out. That may have been a big mistake. But as I said, it's all learning experience. Yeah. Let's take a look at our wool. So there we go. We got some wool going. That's going to make us money. And hopefully the money that we make off that can help us towards our cattle. That's kind of the plan. And another thing I want to do. Let's go to the map. I think we're going to buy Field 7 today. Field 7 is 52,000. We have 73. So, yeah, we're definitely going to buy that right now. Nice. So, see, we're already expanding, guys. Now, I think I'm going to take this man truck here with the wheat in it, and I'm going to try tipping it in our silo. Because I really don't know what to do with this wheat. It's not really enough to sell. I don't know if I'm going to be planting any more wheat. I don't think I'm going to put wheat in the field we just bought. So yeah, we'll open this up. And I think they should be able to tip in there. I hope it's not too low. It doesn't seem too low, actually. So let's just see. I think it's going to make it. Yeah. And that's that. So, not much at all. I think we'll just leave that right there for the moment. Shut that off. Yeah, okay. Excuse me, wall. This is going back to the store today. I'm going to be getting a different seeder. I'm not crazy about this one. So, yeah, I'm leasing this anyway, so it's not a big deal. So that's going to go back. Grass is growing, looking okay. I'd like to see it a little more full than that. But it is early spring, so it should fill out. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for where this farm is going to go. And while I'm thinking of it, we will change those seasons. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to mess anything up. I hope it's not going to. But, yeah, I'm just not sure. And right now, I have it on real time, but I think I'm going to leave it on the times 15 because it seems like that progresses pretty nicely. Now, another thing that I want to say is that we actually have talked to some of the local farmers more. And where's my skid steer? Now, as you can see, I did pile that wood up, so that'll be all ready for next year. That's just getting all nice and dried out. Skid steer. Where did I put the damn skid steer? Oh, anyway, yeah. I've talked to the local farmers. I've been talking to them more, and I've been becoming pretty good friends with them. To where a couple of them, they're going to be messaging me directly when they need work from now on. So I'll still be checking out the jobs website. But yeah, there will be a couple farmers that will be contacting me directly. And I already have a couple of jobs, I think, lined up. As we take a quick ride over to the vineyard. So yeah, guys, this was another project that I had over the winter. I decided to put a shed in here, and I have to get someone here because this is a little messed up. I need to try to smooth this land out a little bit. So, we put the shed up because I really didn't want the manure left outside, because when it rains out, these bags are just getting soggy and it's just a mess. And it's a good spot to put the water tanker. So let me just check on the vineyard really quick here, see how we're doing. Alright, so the vineyard's all taken care of. That doesn't need anything done with that yet. Close that shed up. I really like that shed, and we put stones around it for drainage. But the land got all messed up putting this in. That's alright though. And we still have grass that we can mow up. Okay, so we do have some jobs that we can do. There's a lot of fertilizing jobs that need to be done, but first things first, guys, we need to focus on our own fields. And now that we have a new field, we need to get all that ready. We need to get it plowed. We need to get lime down, and I believe I have lime in here. If I can just, I believe that's lime right there. Lime, yep, perfect. I don't need the chainsaw. So, I really need to get this cleaned out and straightened out. I don't like how that is. Oh, that's right, the plow's over here. So it is a nice day, so why not use the old Ferguson, shall we? Look at that. I haven't started this thing up since last year, and she fires right up. No problem. Alright, so here we are. Look at this. What I'd like to do is I'd like to buy the kind of adjacent fields to our farm. Let me just pull up the map for a second here. So yeah, what I'd like to do is I'd like to buy field 6. And I'd like to plow out this strip of land and combine these two to make one big field. And eventually I would like to buy field 4 and 5 and 9 as well. And probably field 47, because the more sheep we get, the more grass we're going to need. If we get cows, we're going to need grass to make silage. So for that, I would probably be looking at field 37. Now I've already been thinking that if the sheep start producing a lot, we may have to buy another sheep enclosure. But I don't think I'm going to have to probably worry about that this year. At least I hope I won't have to worry about that this year. Alright, so I think enough yakking here and we'll get to work. Oh, one funny story I should tell you, though, before I head off into a time lapse or a jump cut. Jean was telling me over the winter that he actually knows someone who really wants one of these tandem Ferguson tractors. And he said he's willing to pay a pretty penny for it. But I'm not really sure I want to sell it, to be honest. I really do like it. But who knows, for the right price, I might be willing to part with it. Alright guys, so I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so we just got this last little bit to do here, and it took a little longer than I thought. This field doesn't look that big, but once you get plowing it, it takes a while. We're already about an hour past lunch. And we do have a contract that we have to do today. We do have a job that we have to go to. It's just fertilizing a field, and it's a close by field. I think it's like field 6. So yeah, I think it's the one right next to us. Let me check the job board quick though. Field 5. Okay, field 5. So, okay, that's the field right above our vineyard. Well, first things first, I'm going to bring this back. I think I'm going to grab a bite to eat. And then we'll come back with the fertilizer. Our own field has to be fertilized and cultivated, so I figured I'll grab the fertilizer and I can hit field 5. Then I can fertilize our own field. And then we'll go back for the cultivator. And I would probably say that it's going to take all day for us to get our field work done here. Let's see here. I want to put... I think I'm going to drop this plow off here. Go park this back in its home. I will be using this more this year though. When we get our baler, I'm planning on using this to cart the bales because they're not going to be large bales. Like I say, I'm going to get a baler that I can have the hand-sized bales that we can load them by hand. Oh, damn it! This is right in my way. Alright guys, so I'm going to have to go up and grab the skid steer and move that out of the way. Alright, so we'll just move this out of the way. Yeah, probably just, you know what? I'm just going to park this up over here. Actually, while we have this on here, we might as well just clean this little bit of mess up here. There we go, we're picking it up. Did I get all of it though? No, missed that little bit right there. Let's try this one more time. Okay, so that didn't work. There we go. Park that up over there. Hop in the Hurleyman. Grab the fertilizer, which, ooh, I bet you I have to fill that because I did empty that for the winter. Definitely was not prepared for spring. So the question is, There's the fertilizer out front. Well, I'll get the fertilizer and not the lime. Right, fertilizer? Fertilizer. Alright, so I can probably back it right up to there. Hopefully, it's not too big. Oh, I don't think so. I don't want to run into anything and make a bigger mess. Perfect. Alright, so I think I'm going to go up to field 5 first. And, well, there's no shortcut to it, so I got to back up. And then we'll do our field. The money that we get from field 5, we can put that towards buying a little bit more fertilizer, because we're going to need more fertilizer. This will be a quick job. Gotta love these fertilizer contracts. You know, you don't make a ton of money, but it's quick, easy work. And I'll never complain over quick, easy work. Beautiful, look at that. Buds around the trees, nice bright green. I tell you, I could use some of this in my real life right about now. Getting a little bit of like claustrophobic from the winter. I tend to around this time of year though. So I think one more pass and we should be good with this. One more pass right up the middle. Fertilizer goes such a long way too. We don't want to waste any though, because this is ours. Oh, actually, that's it. Contract is done. Sweet. Collect that. And now we are free to fertilize our own field over here. Now that I bought this field, I can finally smooth out some of these and get these bushes out of here. Alright, so that's another job done. Like I said, eventually when I get cows, I plan on using the manure to fertilize our fields. So we'll be totally self-sufficient. Won't have to rely on the store for anything like hay or fertilizer or anything like that. I think we'll just leave that on that for now. And I need to check our sheep here to make sure they're doing alright. Can't neglect the animals. Oh, that's a newborn right there. It's a little guy. Another newborn there. Alright, so we got now. We have 1, 2, 3 males. Nope, wait, 4. 4 males now. That's interesting. So, what I may do, eventually, I may get another sheep pasture, and I may put all the males in the second pasture and leave the females in this one to breed. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet. But since they're good, and I know for a fact that the vineyard's good, we could probably cultivate. So we'll drop that off. I should probably get a weight for this eventually. I definitely will do that. Ooh, and I keep forgetting this is a front cultivator. So even though we're not doing bad with money, it's like, it's a typical thing that the more money you make, the more money you spend anyway. Because we definitely don't have a lot in the way of machinery, but we don't really need a lot because we don't have a ton of fields. We don't have huge fields. This little equipment, it does its job. It gets the job done. Alright, here we go. And job number 3 on our field. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to finish up here, and this is what we're going to call this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and we'll see you next time on the farm, guys.